Welcome to Create with Sade, where we bring you DIY craft tutorials. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And welcome back if you've already subscribed to our channel. Hey guys, so today we're going to go over how to design a learning table layout. So of course you want to start with Google Images, and we're going to gather all of our images that we'll be working with. And so this theme is Minnie Mouse. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Minnie Mouse PNG. And so all that PNG means is that it's going to be a transparent image when you download it to your computer. So you want to go through Google and you just want to search for all of your pictures, choose which works best for the character or the theme that you're doing or that your customer would like it to look like. And so this is one particular site that I like to go on because they do have a lot of choices between characters and also numbers. And so I'll drop the link below and let you guys know the exact name of this website. And so I'm just going to go ahead and download this one picture and verify that I'm a human. Okay, and so now that I have that downloaded, I'm going to go back to Google and I want to type in Minnie Mouse head PNG. And so I just want to look for the actual Minnie Mouse head shape. So you can type in anything you want in Google and basically find it. And so I have found that. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Download it, and you see there's no background. So next we're going to search our learning material, and so you want to put in whatever material it is that you're looking for and then put printable behind it so it can bring up these items right here. So again, you just go through all of these images on Google until you find the right one. This one that I'm using is actually a rug off of Amazon, so I'm just going to save that product picture to my computer. And so I can show you guys one more. And so we're going to do months of the year chart printable, and you're just going to search through these. I already have mine saved to my Design Space, so again I'll just show you how you can look through all of these to find the one that you like. I'm going to go to Etsy and I'm going to type in Minnie Mouse numbers. And I'm going to choose a number set to go on this table that represents Minnie Mouse theme. So this is the one that I like the most. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart and download the file. And so we're going to go ahead and head over to Canva and get all of my pictures and numbers uploaded. So you always want to choose complex for your image and make sure there's no background. And then you want to save it as a print then cut image. Go ahead and name it. That makes it easier if you want to go back and search it for a later project. All right, so let's do another one. Go ahead and upload your picture or your numbers. In this case, I'm going to search for my Minnie Mouse numbers. Complex. Again, make sure there's no background. Continue. Print then cut image. Name is already there, so I'm going to go ahead and upload it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just go through all of my saved pictures and images that I have from other projects and select everything, and I'm going to go ahead and upload that to my Canvas space. So you want to go down to where it says add to canvas. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and separate everything. So I'm going to go ahead and go to shapes, and I'm going to get me a square. And I'm going to change the sizing to the exact size that my tabletop is for my table that I'll be using. And so those measurements are 18.31 for your width and 13.5 for your height. I'm going to go ahead and change that to pink and duplicate my square and make that a yellow. And I'm just going to put this half and half. so that when I send this confirmation to my customer, they can have a visual of what it will look like once I spray paint it. So that's going to be my spray painted colors. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and group this together. Next, I'm going to go ahead and line my numbers up under each other. And so I'm going to group them together. And then I'm going to size them to my rectangle. Alright, so I have a pretty good size of how I want them to be. I'm going to go ahead and ungroup, and then I'm just going to line them up again so that when I send this to my customer, it looks presentable. Now that I have my numbers lined up, I'm going to go ahead and put the name at the top. And so my customer's child's name is Amari, and the font that I want to use for this one is Marker Felt. It's what I use for most of them. Sometimes I'll change it, but this is the favorite. And so I'm going to change that color to white, and then I'm going to size this up. All of your sizes for every measurement will vary depending on your design, the characters, the layout. All of it will vary. So I will give you these measurements, but it won't be the same for each project that you do. Okay, so for the name, it's 12.24 for your width, and for your height, it's 2.5 for this particular project that I'm doing. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and just start filling in everything. And so I want to start by putting a border around 2 of these learning materials just to give it a little bit more character. So again, I'm going to go to my square. I'm going to make it a little large, and I'm going to change that color to yellow. And then I'm going to drag this body part material on top and just make the yellow a frame. So what you want to do is select both pictures and hit flatten. And so I'm going to place that to the side. I'm going to get this months of the year. I'm going to get me a square and make it into a rectangle. I'm going to change the color that I want for the border to pink. And then I'm going to duplicate that and make it a white. And then I'm going to place that on top of the pink border. And then I'm going to go ahead and place this months of the year on top of that white. And so again, I'm going to go ahead and select all 3 of those objects, and I'm going to hit flatten. And so now let's go ahead and fill this in. Now you'll just see me arranging all of the learning material. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hands in. See me start to fill in these blank spaces with the characters. And so again, every project will be different from the next and the one that you did before. So I'm just going to go in and put these characters in and then size it how I see it fits best on this particular learning table. Remember that this is your workspace, so however big you make these objects on here is exactly how it will look when you print it out. So you don't want anything to go outside of this rectangle. You want everything to stay on the inside of the rectangle. And so now that we have gotten all of the images in, I want to go ahead and put the titles for the learning materials. So I'm going to go to text and I'm going to type out each name. And so we have body parts, shapes, alphabets, left hand, right hand, and then months of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and type all of those out and change the color to black. And then once I change the color, here's the finished layout for our learning table. I really hope this helped you guys figure out how I design the learning tables. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. So you guys stay tuned. The next part will be me actually putting this table together. So I'll be showing you how to actually make the table after designing it. Until next time when we bring our next DIY tutorial to you guys.